As you all know, Norwegian Cruise Lines is updating Great Stirrup Cay. They're renovating it, they're putting in a lagoon, they're putting in water slides, they're putting in a dock. Well, I've got some news and updates for you on that. We're going to revisit what's going to be there on Great Stirrup Cay.
My name is Stuart, this is Ship to Shore Cruise News. Let's get into it.
Okay, so there's been some recent developments at Great Stirrup Cay. So this is me from the future. Hey, so one thing I forgot to say is I've got an exclusive video from Norwegian Cruise Line going over Great Stirrup Cay and the changes. Go to the end of the video. There's a 30-second clip supplied by Norwegian. I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, there have been people there and somebody has put some pictures of what's happening online. There's not too much happening, but they have taken a picture of the dock that is under construction. The great thing is that word on the street is that this dock is going to be usable by the end of 2025. So if you're going there later this year in November and December, you might be one of the first people to actually use that dock. On November 18th, they're scheduled to have 2 ships at Great Stirrup Cay. And those ships are the Gem and the Getaway. So if you're on one of those 2 sailings that are going to be there November 18th, 2025, you might be one of the first people using that dock. As I was saying, we're going to go over what's going to be there at Great Stirrup Cay. I'm going to show an image here of what's available in there in the Great Stirrup Cay right at the moment. And as everybody can see on here, the blue circles are what's available now and red is what's coming soon. So you can see over on the right, the new pier that's going to be able to hold 2 ships. The configuration of it there looks like you might be able to squeeze 3 ships in there, but who knows? I think they're just thinking of 2. Once you get off of that, you're going to come to the new Great Stirrup Cay Welcome Plaza. So far, the renderings that I have do not show any shopping in that area. It just looks like a welcome plaza. From there, as we go across the north side of the island, I hope that's north, you're going to be able to come to the Great Life Lagoon. You'll be passing that natural lagoon where you used to be able to, or currently, ride in on tender. And right now you would be docking at where Splash Harbor is going to be, or right beside Splash Harbor. So Splash Harbor is going to be an amazing area. We'll get to that in a moment. That's going to be all brand new, and that's going to be right near the Great Life Lagoon. This is a new area that they're going to be building. It's a huge lagoon for everybody to have fun at. If we go a little bit over, you can see where they currently have the underwater snorkel garden. There's also the place between the rocks so the waves come crashing through. You can have kind of fun in the waves there. Then as we go along, you can see the Flight House zip line. So it's the big lighthouse there where you have the zip line where you can go over the island. I almost did that once, but we just weren't able to do it. Not all my party members were able to do it, so I wasn't going to do it unless everyone was going to do it. Right beside there, there's going to be Horizon Park. This is going to be a new area that's going to be open for people to lounge around in. As we go further along, you can see where they currently have cabanas on the bay. This is a really nice relaxing area on Great Stirrup Cay. Beside that, they're going to be adding a new area called Hammock Bay. So we'll talk about that in a moment as well. Beside that is a new area. It's going to be called Vibe Shore Club, another adult-only area. And way over to the side, we see Silver Cove. Currently, that's in effect, and that's where you can rent personalized cabanas. Now, just below that, in the middle of the island, is going to be the Great Tides Water Park. These water parks, the tower, are going to be going up around 700 feet into the sky. So when we talk about the arrival center, I said there really wasn't much to it. Here's an image of the arrival center. When you come, you can see it doesn't look like there's going to be any shopping at all there. There might be somewhere along the lines, but these are the current rendering of this Great Stirrup Cay entrance area, welcome center, and as you can see, they plan to have some sort of live music there. I hope they do. It would be a fabulous way to start your day when you get to Great Stirrup Cay. We were talking earlier about the water park. Well, here's a rendering of the water park that they have. You can see that there's a large tower of the water park off in the distance there, and the slides come down into a wonderful area. There's a children's area in the middle, and there's a 800-foot lazy bar. And if you take a look down at the bottom, that is a swim-up bar as well. So you can go along in the lazy river, stop off, get yourself a margarita, a pina colada, and keep going. As you can see over on the side, you can see there's a big wide slide where up to 4 people can slide at once. And beside that, it looks like some cliff faces. And that's going to be a 10-foot and a 15-foot water jump. I think it's 10 and 15. It could be 7, 10. I'm not too sure. And there's water slides over there as well. That looks like going to be a wonderful place to go and have some fun with the whole family. I was talking about the swim-up bar along the lazy river. Here's an artist rendering of that swim-up bar. Doesn't look crowded, but we know it's going to be crowded there eventually. We talked about Hammock Bay. This is going to be a place where you're going to be able to get a hammock and just hang out in the sun and relax. Here's an artist rendering of that area. I'm sure there's going to be a bar somewhere around there, and you're just going to be able to chill and relax when you're not in the water. I was talking about the water park area and how they have the water slide that 4 people can go down at once, plus the cliff diving. Well, here's an artist rendition of that area. You can see there's one guy ready to jump off the cliff, and another guy looks like he just jumped in the cliff. And it looks like there's 2 water slides as well. Well, that looks like quite a fun place to be in the afternoon. When I talk about Vibes Beach Club, here's an artist rendition of the beach club. It looks very relaxed and laid back. It is an adult-oriented area. We're going to be able to have a great time with your friends. There are going to be some special areas for children. If you take a look at this rendering, this is for the Splash Harbor area for the kids. This looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I like those big buckets that fill up with water and drop down. There is another kids area as well, a kids pool area. And this is an artist rendition of it where you're going to be able to get kids of all ages in there. And as parents are going to be nearby, you can see it's going to be a nice, safe and secure area where your kids aren't going to have to worry about going too deep in the water. One thing that also we need to talk about is the Great Life Lagoon that they're going to be having. Here's a image of it and rendering of that area. It's going to be a freshwater lagoon, one of the largest man-made pools in the Caribbean. This is going to be 28,000 square feet. It's going to be ocean foot. This is under construction right now, and there is a chance that this lagoon is going to be open later this year in 2025. When we're talking about Great Stirrup Cay as well, David Herrera, the president of Norwegian Cruise Line, gave the following statement about enhancements coming to Great Stirrup Cay. Great Stirrup Cay has always been an amazing part of the Norwegian Cruise Line guest experience and continues to be one of our highest rated destinations. At 270 acres, our private island provides us with an incredible blueprint to reinvent what guests can experience when they escape to the great life with us. This new water park is an outstanding addition to our recent announcement about other amazing new amenities on the island soon to debut. With each phase of our enhancements, we're bringing ashore more of what our guests love about sailing with NCL. Whether you want to relax by a huge new heated pool, complete with multiple swim-up bars, are looking forward to racing down one of the 19 water slides with your kids at Great Tides Water Park, or just want to enjoy the ocean breeze from one of the hammocks on Hammock Bay, Great Stirrup Cay will soon boast even more ways to escape your great life for a memorable vacation on and off the ship. I am thrilled to welcome our guests to the greatest private island in the Caribbean. So Great Stirrup Cay, it looks like a major enhancement for Norwegian Cruise Lines. I've been there several times. I'm sure many of you have been there several times as well. It seems like if you go off the eastern coast, off to the eastern Caribbean, you're going to stop there. I've always enjoyed myself there, you know. For me, it's always been a relaxing break. And what I've always enjoyed is that it is a true extension of the ship. You know, my drink package has worked there. You do get the meals as well. I didn't feel like I was spending any extra money. To be honest, I don't really remember any stores or anything where you're buying. Maybe I just didn't go to the right areas. I just wanted to go get some nice slushy drink and go in the water with my friends or my family, or maybe just hang out and sit around. So that's, and that's what's important about going and having your great life when you're at Great Stirrup Cay. When we talk about Great Stirrup Cay today, there's 3 things that you really have to remember, that the most important things you have to remember, and that is, my name's Stuart. This is Ship to Shore Cruise News. And as always, get your cruise on.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, and the epic water park life. It's where you can experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to the here we go life. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line.